The idea of leadership gets thrown out as this buzzword in every environment, in the military, in industry, in politics, etc. But we're big believers that it's much more nuanced than just a word on a motivational poster. And so when we talk about leadership, we encourage leaders who are in a position of authority to not just look at themselves in that role, but to look at it through multiple different angles. Leadership actually, in our view, sits at the center of three key variables and their interaction. There's the leader herself, right? There's obviously a person in that position who is charged with running the organization, running the business unit, running this part of the military, etc. But that's not the only thing that matters, right? That leader also has to keep in balance the context in which they find themselves leading. Is it peacetime or war? Is it a financial crisis or boom times? There are so many variables inside that context that they have to constantly be weighing, most of which are out of their control. And so a good leader is constantly trying to understand and communicate how they are seeing the context of the environment. And they're communicating that with the led, with the followers. That's the other key variable. If they forget that the followers have a vote, have a position, they can leave the organization, they can choose how focused they're going to be on any particular order that they're given in the military. It's the interplay of these three things where we really find this idea of leadership. Often the credit or the failure is attributed to the leader depending on what happens in the moment. But a good leader understands when I've been part of something that has succeeded, sure, I played a role, but it's the relationship between my concepts and my relationship and understanding of the context and how I've communicated that to my followership. And I understand how these two factors, the followers and the environment around them, interact as well. At the heart of that, that's where we tend to find great leadership.